Because we all love the NPCs in Elden Ring, the YouTuber Amazing Chess challenged us to kill as many of them as we could in 1 hour, or die trying. Oh, that's hilarious. Ain't no way I'm winning that. I've been in the Discord watching other runners slowly increase their kill counts. Bro, they've hit 45 kills in an hour, and they're still climbing. That's a kill every 45 seconds. Sorry, but there's no way under the Erd Tree I'm getting that good. And so, I made my own route. My route was initially inspired by the first questions regarding the challenge run. Several people were asking for clarification about who accounted for an NPC, and who didn't. And as we were talking, the topic of the most beloved NPCs came up. It was at that point that I knew what I needed to do. During this genocide % run, we were all devils playing at godhood, holding the lives of innocent NPCs in our hands. And so, there's only one valid option for my character to look like. The run starts off as one would expect. Pick up the finger and fall out of the graphic science arena as soon as possible. For those interested to see the full, unedited run, it will be linked in the video description. Once we're outside and in Limgrave, we book it roughly 20 degrees east of north, and this path will take us to our first victim the fastest. Our first victim is Bach. Bach is a depressed demi-human that has had a difficult life and many hardships, and we're going to be his best friend and end his hardships and his problems. By killing him, no Bach, no problems for Bach. This fight is pretty easy with fists. These fist fights are all about hitting as often as you can. Just make sure you don't waste stamina on missed hits. And with Bach, I'm rarely, if ever, not hitting him. I found that the best way was to always hold forward. Hit 5 R1s, move with him, 5 more, move, and you get the picture. Keep an eye out for when your stamina bar gets low. You'll either have to fall back or only hit him once or twice before moving to continue the cycle. If you're struggling to initiate the change attacks while he's orbiting you, you can abuse a wall nearby. His orbit will intersect with the wall, you'll pause, jump over it, and you can punish him as he's doing that. That's about it for this fight. In all, it took me about 6 minutes and 15 seconds. One of my fastest kills yet. Something that I want to mention is that I'm running away because I don't want to aggro the mounted mercenary nearby. I can't let them kill Bach. I need to do it. Now that Bach is dead, it's time to fight our next foe. Over here, we're getting Torrent, adjusting our flasks, and making sure we skip the night. Having bats wander into your fights suck while you're using fists, and I'll take the time loss of skipping the night to avoid them. The next foe requires a different strategy. We'll be trading blows with them, primarily jumping R2s. R1s won't work as they'll just bounce off his armor, and we can only land one hit at a time. So R2s do more damage, and we'll be using those. Because we're trading blows, that means there's a lot more room for error, hence the flask adjustment at the earlier side of Grace. Iron Fist Alexander is a great warrior who has long sought out a worthy foe. He carries with him the remains of many great warriors, and today, we will let those great warriors finally rest in peace.
I am Iron Fist Alexander, the great Jar warrior.